Yo, Internet. So today is the last day here in Guatemala, and Trinity and I are just recapping, feeling gratitude, appreciation, and just kind of like going over what we just experienced. I should not slouch this much. And yeah, just like the deepest appreciation just for how everything unfolded so perfectly, and how just the universe has supported us in every part of this past 2 months, and that we just allowed spirit to flow through us. And it's been a very magical, I don't even know how, everything was so effortless, and what we created would take an army of people to do, and we did it ourselves.
So much. It's my intention in recording this to just like share the gratitude and the joy and the feelings that come with it with those of you, because we're just going off and we're just like so happy and so grateful. And I just thought of how beautiful it would be for those of you who have been paying attention to this journey to also be able to experience that with us, because we have just gotten so much out of this journey together, and we're just reflecting, and I just wanted you to be like a fly on the wall on like our share.
It'd be a disservice to only contain the gratitude here and to not be able to share it out with the world. So
yeah, so like I wanted to share one of the deepest things that I've learned working with Gabe was that he so deeply lives from a place of just wanting to create for the sake of creating. It's never about the end result. It's never about like the number of views or money or anything that is future based. And there's just such a joy and a passion in your work.
Thanks, Trinity.
And I have learned that from you in such a profound way, and I've taken it into my life, and it's made such an impact. That's like, we did this because not even for how many people it could truly impact. Yes, that's important. But because of like the truest joy of the creating act itself.
Yep.
And I'm so grateful for that for you,
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. The one thing that I've learned during this process is to enjoy the process. That's the huge thing that we've both learned. But the one thing that I learned from you is that you have to create from a full place. And if you're not full, then don't create. Wait till you come back to the place of fullness and that you are complete before you're allowed to share. If your cup is not full, how do you expect to fill others? So, and like throughout this whole experience, there have been so many moments where when one of us didn't feel right, we're like, okay, let's just take today off and not do anything. We don't have to create. And just like not having that kind of pressure on yourself to always constantly be doing, it alleviates so much stress and allows you to pull from the fourth dimension into the third with ease, because you don't have to worry about constantly having to do it, and just like always coming from a very full place. It's like, thank you for that.
Thank you, brother. And like to add to that, there's nothing more important than for us to ask to be channels for the divine to flow through.
Yep.
And the only way that we can be that is when we live from our heart, is when we are acting from an inspired place versus from a mind-driven place. And it happened when we were at this amazing place called Samuk Champay. And there's an amazing video if you haven't seen that already. But when we were there, Gabe, there was something that threw him off, and we went on such a long journey to get there, and then he just wasn't in a space where creating was enjoyable for him.
It felt like a job. I was like, man, this isn't like really fun, passionate creating. I feel like I'm working right now.
And I kept telling him, I was like, we don't have to work right now. But he's like, no, I want to do it. And then at the end of the day, I really just we sat together, and I was like, really, I mean it when I say that. It doesn't matter how far we traveled to get here. It doesn't matter if we have to come back. It doesn't matter if we have to delay whatever we're doing. It's like there's nothing more important than acting and creating from a full cup.
Yep.
And it's interesting. It's like we both shared with each other the same lesson, but in different ways. You know?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, so any creatives out there, don't ever feel forced to create when you're not in the mood to create. Wait till you feel good and have it come from a place from your heart instead of very a mind space. Because when it comes from here, it doesn't look as good as if it were to come from here.
Yeah.
And the people that watch your content and the people that are being inspired by you, they can feel when it's from here.
Really, like as you can feel, like there's so much enthusiasm in what we do. And if you're not a creator yet, we recommend you become one.
Yes.
Because you are a creator.
Every person is an artist.
You are a creator. You are the ultimate creator of your life.
Yep.
And as you start to own this ability and this capacity that you have, that you are, then life just becomes so much more fun. Look how much fun we've been having.
Yeah, it's like everything that we've been doing, if like it would take an army of people to create, but it felt literally effortless. I don't know how we produced what we produced.
Yes.
And if you guys haven't seen the behind the scenes, go check it out. Go check out what we're working on, because it's some of the most, like, it's one of the best videos I've ever made, and it's one of the biggest projects that Trinity has ever worked on.
Yeah.
It's like one of the most profound things that we've ever worked on. We're working on it together. It is just the best. So.
And we've never had so much fun creating.
Yeah.
Really, like he's made some epic videos, and for the fact that he's saying like this is the best video he's ever made, that's huge. And I've done some great things in the world. And it's like the fact that this is like the most exciting, passionate project that I've ever had, that's huge.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Glad we got that out.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys are receiving our gratitude,
I
because
know.
today is a very grateful, celebratory day.
He's leaving tomorrow.
I know.
So we're having a final San Pedro ceremony for him tomorrow. And just to tie a nice little bow on this. And until next time, we're so looking forward to the next travels and the next film that we're going to create together.
Yep. And thank you guys for joining along the whole thing. I hope you guys had fun. It's just the beginning.
Yeah.
Just getting started.
Really, really is. This was the first project of what we know so much to be.
And we had no plan. It just came together so perfectly.
Yeah, that was one of the most profound things about it. I invited him because Spirit told me to. And
I came because I just thought it'd be fun.
Yeah, like I was running a community here in Guatemala, and I was like, cool, come make a video for the community. And then the closer the time came to him coming, the more I realized, I was like, actually, I have no idea what we're actually here to create together. I don't think it's a video for the community. And it was just like, he got here, and he's like, so what are we working on? I was just still like, I don't know yet.
I'm like, okay, let's go get some temple shots or something.
Yeah.
And as we were going to get the temple shots, we're like, oh, let's do a campaign. Okay, let's make a video about the hero's journey. Okay, let's inspire people to like find themselves. And it all just like unfolded as we were continuing walking the path.
And Spirit just kept leading breadcrumbs for us.
Yep.
And it was just like, do this, and it kept giving more clarity in this way and that way. And it's like, one of the biggest things that came for me is like community. I've been having this vision of community for many years in my life now, and it just keeps getting more and more clear. And it's just made so clear and shown that having an online community where we can gather and support each other and uplift each other, because you know, it's hard in the world, especially with all other people's unconsciousness, or not unconsciousness, but their patterns and the way that they live their life. It's so easy, as we're so sensitive, and I'm sure you are too, to be brought down by other people's lifestyle, habits, and the way they look at life. And we need a way to all uplift each other. And as we've been holding community here in Guatemala, I was like, I can only reach so many people. How can I reach more? How can we reach more? How can we build something that will just ripple out for so many countless years to come?
Online tribe.
Online tribe.
Using the tools and the technology we have to stay connected together, not even in the physical form, but like in the fourth dimensional form.
Exactly. And as I love that you say that, because it's like, you know, we're building what we're building, we're making these videos, we're making these connections, but there's so much happening even after you watch this video. Even after we connect with each other, there's like things that we say are planting seeds that continue to unravel in your life. And you cannot help but just think about what we share. You know, be a creator, for example. You don't need to live a job and rely on anybody else and
trade your time for money.
Yeah,
That's the worst.
That's the worst.
That's the worst.
We haven't had jobs in like how many years? 10 years for me
it's been
plus.
like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the best. So much freedom. Do whatever you want. It's your life.
The internet
has
made that possible.
Yep. So make it happen, you guys.
Yeah. And like about that, one of the key themes of what we're creating was made clear only just like a few days ago. It's like the key sentence here is you don't have to be a slave in the system.
Yep.
And everything that we are creating is about sharing how we've gotten out of the system.
Yep.
Like, we are so far from being reliant on anybody else other than ourselves and our ability for creating our own security, creating our own lives. And it's possible for any of you.
Yep, we're just two normal guys that had dreams that we've started chasing.
Exactly.
Everyone can do it. Everyone deserves it.
Exactly.
It's your birthright.
I love that word.
Yeah.
Your birthright. And it's like, you know, years ago, it just never made sense to us. We're like, a job?
Yeah.
What? No way.
I got fired from every single job I had. Every single job I got fired from.
That's great.
Every single one.
Good for you.
Yeah, so clearly it wasn't meant for me.
Were you upset when that happened?
No, at the time, but now I see it as a blessing.
Of course.
I got fired from every job.
That's great. Exactly. It's like, you know, when we're going through it, it might not seem like it's valuable, and it might be painful, but one of my favorite quotes is, sometimes when things look like they're falling apart, they're really just falling into place.
Yep. Universe is here to serve you. It's not here to screw you over. It's here every step of the way for you.
Exactly.
Yep, for your highest good.
So stay tuned to what we continue to create, because all we do is just live our lives and then share how more of you can live such a free life.
Yep.
And it's like, there's a way that we look at the world that's very different. And when you start looking at the world in a different way, you start getting different results.
Exactly.
So everything, oh man, what we created is all about that. Like, that's what it's about.
It's so insane.
It's like, we take you on this journey to show you what's possible. And then we start peeling away the layers for like how, in a practical way, you can actually create the life that you want. Because truly anybody can live any life that you want to live. And it's not even that complicated.
It's not.
It's really not.
Dream it, you can have it.
Exactly.
Go for it.
God doesn't give you any dreams that you can't actually make happen.
Yep.
I really mean that. And I really feel that.
So live from your heart. Don't feel forced to do anything.
Yeah.
Don't live for someone else's dreams.
Truly.
Chase your own.
Yeah. Get clear on what you want, first and foremost. If you don't know what you want, start asking. What do I want?
Ask the right questions. You'll get the right answers.
Exactly. Can't wait to take you deeper down this path, because it is so profound. Get ready for your lives to be changed. Click the link below. Stay tuned and just give thanks, because what's unfolding for you, for the world, is just so divinely planned for all of us.
Live from gratitude. It unfolds exactly as it should.
Yeah.
We love you guys. Peace.
So much love.